All right, Justin Lizaby taking the pole, the 55.810. Congratulations to Justin for grabbing the pole here. Bonus points will be gotten for that one. John Barry in second. Starting in row 2 here, Will Klein in third. Josh Robbins starts fourth. In row 3, Tony Hillbrand's in fifth. Anthony Emery in sixth. In row 4, Cody Miller starting seventh. Bobby Chaney eighth. In row 5, Brad Bothwell ninth. Sean Williams rounds out the top 10. Good job there for Sean. Row 6, Spencer Madden in 11th. Andrew Cardinelli, will start 12th. In row 7, Dallas Myhan in 13th. James Coulibaly 14th. In row 8, the first one to not take a qualifying time will be Aaron Smith starting 16th. Zoltan Herczeg 17th. In row 9, Jared Darling starting 19th. Tom Mercier 20th. In row 10, Terrell Baker starting 21st. And Patrick Colby 22nd. Row 11, Scott Shire 23rd. Taylor Fry will start 24th. And I think that was it, yeah. 24 drivers. Not a bad sized field. Yeah, I think Bobby Zielinski won't be here tonight. I think they're having, I don't know, something with that, whatever it is, the NASCAR stuff. Coca-Cola NASCAR race thing or something that they've been advertising on iRacing there. Yep. I like the way they start them out on the angle like that on pit road. That's pretty cool. Well, we're going to get Tyrell up here in a minute, and he's going to get us going. Terrell Baker.
Hey, what's up, Rudy?
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Man, you're solo dolo tonight, huh?
Yeah. Well, I thought all you guys went to Daytona. Last week we told everybody, hey, see you back in 2 weeks.
That's this week, leaving on Thursday.
Yeah. Well, you ready to get us going here?
Yeah, of course, Rudy.
Well, how come you're starting back so far?
I tried to qualify. I really did, and I kept hitting the wall at a 3.
Oh.
So, we're just going to have to make our way up from the back. We've got enough skill to do it. I like this track, so we'll see what happens.
Well, yeah, I know a lot of people do like this track. It's so different to drive because all 3 corners are different. It's really hard to judge that, your throttle and braking points. And, man, I don't know how you guys do it. It's a fun track, and I like it, but I'm not good here. All right, I'll let you get us going here, guys. This is Terrell Baker in the booth here, folks, ready to give us a good old yeehaw on the restart.
All right, Rudy. And Rudy, really quick, I want to ask you, because it's the last time I'll be talking to you before the 500, who is your pick to win the 500 this year?
Oh, gosh, I don't know. I ain't even had time to even look at who's all running. I know it ain't going to be the pole setter. I know that.
I know you're going for Kyle Busch.
No. Martin Truex.
Oh, no.
Not Kyle Busch, no. Get him going.
All right. All right, boys. Here we are here at Pocono, the tricky triangle. Can I get a real tricky?
All right. Good job, man. That was awesome. Oh, look at him already going. Man. Be careful there, Terrell. Lizenby. Good job by these guys so far, man. And when they named this track the Tricky Triangle, that was no joke, man. It is one of the trickiest tracks out here to run on. No doubt about it. All 3 turns are technically and totally different from the other. All right, very good job. Will Klein hanging on into second there. John Barry goes back to third. As they come around to complete lap number 1, and it looks like Justin Lizenby will get a bonus point there for leading the first lap of the race. Bobby Chaney, wow, what happened to Ben? He dove it clear down to the bottom there. These guys taking them dives clear down to the bottom. They're trying to break the draft. Tight group up here in the front five. Anthony Emery sitting in fifth. Taking a look on the inside of Tony Hilbrands. That would be for fourth if he can get it. And it's not going to happen right now. Let's see if he can get him on the front stretch here in turn 3. Nope, not going to happen. So, but Bobby Chaney did close up on Anthony Emery. Guys running the Outback Steakhouse cars there, looking like cars. Very nice looking. Like the colors and everything. They're really pretty awesome. Well, Terrell's up to 12th. So he is coming. Here he goes. He's going to go 3 wide into turn 1. Holy smokes, the bravery level just went through the roof. He just got a twofer out of that. He passed up Sean Williams and Brad. Well, he's so side by side with Brad Bothwell, but eventually he'll get that. And up through the middle, there goes Zoltan Herzeg. He's coming from the back. He passes up Dallas Mahan. Dallas had a pretty good qualifying time there, but he did start 13th, and he's dropped 1 position. Here comes Jared Darling on the outside. I'm not sure if that's really where you want to make a pass, but he's making it work. He gets that outside line on Dallas Mahan. Mahan's going to the back. Wow. Very good. Josh Robin up to 6th. Or back to 6th. Let me put it that way. Back to 6th. As these guys continue to race here, Justin Lisenby's only got 0.3 of a second lead over Will Klein right now. Will is not letting him get out of his sight. Yeah, TCB is on the move. Yep, he is battling pretty hard here with Brad Bothwell. Brad did get back around him. They got a little bit different line of the exit of 3 right there, but boy, good job by them guys. Lisenby looking pretty powerful right now. John Barry almost took a look on the outside of Will Klein. John may have a good car here tonight. He's second in points. You don't get the second in points and not be good, right? How about Cody Miller? Cody hanging on to right where he started there in 7th. Andrew Cardinelli has come from 12th to 8th. So he's moving up. Going back here, a check with Femi Olat. Now, Femi got a late start and will be a lap down. But that no need to worry about that. You don't need to worry about that. He'll be all right. I look for these guys to pit at about the halfway mark, probably about lap 30 or so, and take fuel and tires. I probably would. You know, this is only a 2.5 mile track, so you got to kind of think about. They can probably get about 35 laps or so on fuel, but tires are going to be the main important thing here tonight. This track really loves to chew up tires. Sean Williams went all the way back to 13th. He was up there inside the top 10, and he kind of fell back a little ways. Oh, look at him trying to break the draft there. Oh, my. Yeah, Justin Lisenby taking it way low and down the front stretch and trying to break that draft. John Barry takes a look to the inside of Will Klein. And he's not going to be able to do it. Good effort, though. Good try. He had a good run there coming out of turn one, but it just wasn't quite good enough. Everybody seems to be pretty content right now, not being too aggressive, which is probably a good idea. It's a long race, 60 laps here. It's a long race. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but it is. It's a lot. Patrick Colby hanging on to 15th. And Tom Mercier now looks to the inside of Sean Williams, and that would be for 13th. So we're seeing a little bit of passing, not a whole lot. He has not really completed that pass. They're still side by side going into, I think this is in turn 3. I can't tell where I'm at right now. No, this is the tunnel turn here, turn 2. Yeah, he's not going to be able to do it just yet. Charles Baker into the top 10 as he got around Zoltan Hertzeg. So TCB moving forward. He said he loves this track, man. Biggest mover out there right now, coming from 21st to 10th. Been McDonald's for everybody tonight if he can pull out a win. All right, let's see. New England, Sammy, Clayton, Cooper. Yeah, good to see everybody. Glad you could stop by and check it out here, folks. One of the very important races here. Now they will be off next week. I can guarantee it. They are all leaving tomorrow and some of them later this week to head to Daytona for the Daytona 500. So I thought they were off tonight too. I got confused. It's my bad. I was totally confused. Will Klein still hanging on to second. Following that snake down through there. Now we do have 3 green-white checkers at the end if we need them. Anthony Emery all over the back of John Barry, man, keeping the pressure right on John Barry right now. These guys make it look so easy. Following the snake. There we go. Josh Robin, he stays straight up against the wall there. He did get around Bobby Cheney. So Bobby goes back to 6th. And Cody Miller is still hanging on to 7th, right where he started. Andrew Cardinelli in 8th. Brad Bothwell 9th. Zoltan Hertzeg did get around Terrell Baker. Terrell Baker now went back to 12th. I wasn't confused. I was confused by what we had talked about last week with the drivers. If you remember, you can go back and watch the race there at the very end of the NORC 500. We wished everybody to have a good time at Daytona. We'll see them back in 2 weeks. And they all said, yep, see you back in 2 weeks. And then this morning I get up and it's like, oh, we're racing tonight? Okay. I guess I was confused. I didn't look at the schedule close enough, I guess. My bad. Well, John Barry's still hanging on to 2nd. And Will Klein now has went back to 4th place. Well, Will must have had a scary moment there. All it takes is a split second there, and boy, you can lose concentration if you're not paying attention to where your throttle points are and your braking points. Well, these guys probably aren't using much brake. Maybe just a tap on the brakes to set that front down, but Other than that, they're probably not really using brakes. They're just using the throttle. That's what you got to do with these cars. It's all about throttle. These guys all packed together pretty tight right here. From second back to, what is that? Bobby Cheney, Cody Miller. Yeah, these guys packed together pretty good. Anthony Emery now taking a look to get that second place on John Barry. Boy, good pass there in the tunnel turn. That's a very difficult place to pass. And Will Klein's going to use him with a little bump draft to help him out. All right, Anthony Emery into second. Oh, bouncing off of each other. Will Klein. Close call right there for Will. Yeah, I don't think John was too appreciative of that, maybe. Oh, man, that could have been bad right there. That would have taken out a few cars. All right, so Will Klein, he's settled back into fifth place now. Back behind Cody Miller is Brad Bothwell pulling the second group here. Andrew Cardinelli, Zoltan Hertzeg, and Jared Darling. Zoltan heading around. He does get around Andrew Cardinelli and goes into ninth. So he's picked up 8 positions since the start of the race. Good job for Zoltan. Same with Jared Darling. He's picked up 8 positions. And he may be looking to the inside of Andrew Cardinelli here before long. He pulls out. Not sure if he's going to be able to make that stick or not. Let's see. Going into turn 1, and he does complete the pass on Andrew. Very good. Here comes Terrell Baker now taking a look. He is to the inside of Andrew Cardinelli. And he's also bringing Tom Mercier right along with him. Those guys, little draft help down. Wow, Terrell. Holy smokes. Well, that opened up the door for Tom Mercier to get in there. And he'll be riding behind Terrell Baker for right now. Back up front, these guys getting spread out a little bit. Since Anthony Emery passed John Barry, those guys have slipped back a little bit. And he is pulling the pack with him. Well, Cooper, you know, all I can say is I know they usually don't open recruitment in the middle of a season, or, you know, they wait till the season's over, but you'll have to look them up on iRacing. It's the NORC iRace or NORC NASCAR Cup Series, I believe it's called. But look them up in the group there, and I'm not sure if they're recruiting right now or not. But once they are, you'll have to apply. Either that or contact John Barry. Yeah, on your screen right there, John Barry. You can look him up on Facebook or contact him on iRacing. PM him on iRacing or something and get a hold of him. I'm just the broadcaster. I'm not in charge of recruiting or anything. Cody Miller does pick off 1 position here from Bobby Cheney, goes into 6th. And Terrell Baker's fallen all the way to 12th now. Back here, Andrew Cardinelli, Sean Williams, and Patrick Colby. These 3 working together. James Coulibaly in 16th. Scott Shire 17th, and Taylor Fry 18th. And then quite a ways back to Dallas Mahan. Spencer Madden now in 20th. And David Shutt, looks like David Shutt joined in, but he is 12 laps down, I guess. Yeah, 12 laps down for David Shutt. Well, it's been all Justin Lisenby in the front here. And pit stops will be coming up, I'm thinking, about in the next 10 to 12 laps here. If they go that far. Some of them may try to make this on 2 pit stops instead of 1. Oh, Liza will be blinking out. Hey, Nate. How come you're not racing, Nate? Nathan Stewart in chat there, folks. Will Klein did get back to 3rd. As John Barry, I missed that. John Barry must have had a scary moment there, and he is falling all the way to 6th place now. Bobby Cheney going to try to pass John Barry. And it looks like he does make it complete. So John struggling early on here. Really love to have fresh tires on that car, I'm sure. Falling all the way from 2nd to 7th. Josh Robin battling with Will Klein for 3rd. Oh, okay. Well, that's no problem. Well, you take your pet rock for a walk then. This is pretty good racing up here in the front right now. These guys are, wow, look at this. Bobby Cheney now getting around Cody Miller. Bobby's starting to move forward. Yeah, good deal. And Cody's taking a look here going into the turn like he might want to try to get that position back. Oh, man, I don't know. Going to be too close right there. Nope, he's not going to be able to do it. And then the battle back here, Zoltan Herzeg getting around John Barry, and so is Jared Darling. Well, I don't know what's going on with John Barry's car right now, but boy, he is dropping like a rock right now. Tom Mercier pulls out on him. That could be interesting to see why I'd like to know why he's dropping like that. Unless he's doing it on purpose, he might be just saying, you know, look, man, I went up there and I burned up my tires. I'm just going to fall back and ride here for a little while till we get through the next roundup here, the first round of pit stops. Back up front, Lisenby and Anthony Emery have pulled away 3 seconds ahead of Josh Robin in 3rd. Well, there you go, King Tigers, yeah, NORC League. I'm telling you, these three right here are just packed on top of each other right now. Cheney all over the back of Will Klein. Man, and I'll tell you what, this pack of cars right here, these are pretty heavy hitters right in here too. Here comes Zoltan. Cody Miller with a big wiggle right there, and that was just enough for Zoltan to get by. Wow, so Zoltan up to 6th. Now Jared Darling taking a look to the inside of Cody Miller. And the pass is complete. Tom Mercier in 9th. Brad Bothwell hanging on to the 10th position right now. Tom came from 20th. So he picked up 11 positions since the start of the race. That's pretty good. John Barry has fallen all the way back here to Terrell Baker. Let's see if Terrell can get the run on him here. A little wide in the corner, but he saves it. Wow, that was close. He almost tags the wall. Terrell Baker, I meant. That cost him some pretty valuable time right there. This pack here just keeps getting bigger, and these guys are, wow, they're all over each other every single lap. Well, I'd say we're probably about 5 or 6 laps away from the first round of pit stops here, folks. I do believe they can make it on one pit stop. It's just managing your tires that long. If they can make it to lap 30. Dallas Myhand is on pit road already, though. Aaron Smith finally joins in, and he is 17 laps behind. Whoa. What the heck, Aaron? What the heck? And David Schutz 12 laps down, and Femio is a lap down. He started late, and now Dallas Myhand is a lap down because he just stopped. All right, we'll see when these guys are going to come to pit road. Yeah, it's kind of bummed Bobby Zielinski wasn't here tonight. You know, you would have seen a really good race between probably him and Lisenby would have been a really good race there, but I think he's off doing the pro stuff there, whatever they call it. So we might see a change in the point lead next week. Or week after next, because they are off next week. Yeah, next week is the week that there won't be any race Monday night, Tuesday night, or Wednesday night. These guys will all be off in Daytona. Yeah, Joseph's already down there. I know some of you probably know Joseph Lombard. Yeah, he's already down there in Daytona, and I've already seen a bunch of pictures he's taken on Facebook. Pretty cool. He's having a good time, enjoying himself. That's what it's all about. Somehow John Barry is hanging on to 10th here, but he is coming to pit road. He's had enough. Something is amiss with that car, and Andrew Cardinelli is coming in also. Something is not right with that car. I don't know what it is, but something is just not right with it. And he's going to come in and have it get new tires on it and get it checked out. Because, man, he felt like a rock after running up there in the top 3 for, well, the whole first quarter of the race. In the last, 10 laps, he has just been falling through the field. Tom Mercier's been to pit road as well, so some of these guys have already made their first pit stop, or maybe their final pit stop. They can make it the rest of the way. But these leaders still going. Nobody up in the front here is stopping. Zoltan Herkzeg picking up 13 positions, goes into the top 4. And Jared Darling has been following him right up through here. He was ahead of Zoltan one time there, but Zoltan got around him, and they've been just staying together, tied together right there, going up through the field. That's pretty good. Bobby Chaney has slipped to 7th. And now Terrell Baker is in 9th. So after a couple of guys stopped there, well, I know John Barry stopped, but a couple others stopped as well. Will Klein on pit road. All right, he's coming off a pit road now, so he's made his pit stop. But the leaders continue to stay out. What tracks have I been to in real life? Michigan, Bristol, and Talladega. Those are the only 3 tracks that I've been to in real life. I'd love to go to Daytona. That would be really awesome, but I can't afford it. I just really can't afford it, and I'm not really capable of traveling that much anymore with my back and everything. So, yeah, it would just be too far to drive, and I'm not too sure about flying. I just don't understand. I don't know what to expect if, because I have so much nerve damage. If you get up there 32,000 feet and the pressures, because the pressures around here, just the barometric pressure when a storm's coming in affects my back. So what's it going to be like up there 32,000 feet? I love to fly, but it just kind of scares me what I would feel like up there. Because I know what I feel like on the ground when a storm's moving in. Holy smokes. Well, Anthony Emery's been hanging on right there. Very good. But Lisenby's coming up on some lap traffic right now. Cardinelli. Whoa. Nice save by Andrew. Bounces off the wall, and he's been to pit road and got new tires. Wow, that was a close call right there, and that was right in front of the leader, too. He's got to get a little heat buildup in them tires, and he's only been out there for 2 laps. These guys should be thinking about pitting here. I'm kind of thinking Justin might be coming to pit road. Yes, he is. Lisenby's coming in, and so is Anthony Emery. Those 2 come in, but that's going to give the lead up to Josh Robin. And Josh Robin leads his first lap of the race. Well, yeah, I almost got a chance to go to Dover one time. My brother-in-law lived in Virginia Beach, and he always wanted to go to Dover, and he said, if I get tickets sometimes, would you go with me? And I said, sure. Well, that never happened. So, all right, here comes Zoltan now. As Jared Darling went into 3rd, Zoltan must have had a moment there. And now he's on the inside of Cody Miller, and he's going to get the pass on Cody Miller. And Zoltan goes into 3rd, Bobby Chaney 4th. Now, these guys should be thinking about coming in here pretty quick, too. Yep, Josh Robbins coming in. And so is Zoltan Herzog and Cody Miller and Brad Bothwell. So we got a few of them peeling off there. But Jared Darling stays out to collect a bonus point for leading. Him and Bobby Chaney. I'm sure Chaney would love to get a lap led, too. That would really help him out. He's back 13th in points. Jared is... Where was Jared at? Oh, Jared's, 18th in points. So that really will help him out a lot. These guys are going to have to be digging out of a big hole to get up there to get inside the top 12. Well, it's not so much the price of the ticket that scares me. It's the amount of the cost that it's going to take to get there, All right, here comes Jared Darling and Bobby Chaney coming into pit road. And it looks like Patrick Colby is going to stay out. But he's not going to make it to the line in time to lead that lap. Him and Terrell Baker. And Terrell looking maybe to take a pass here. Terrell would probably love to get a bonus lap here. He is 11th in the points. Patrick Colby is 14th in the points. So he's going to have to go around one more time here to lead a lap. I'm not sure Terrell backed off right there. If Terrell's coming in, let's see what these guys are doing. I think Terrell is coming in. Yep. Terrell's coming to pit road. He says, all right, Patrick Colby can have that lap, but I got to get the pit road, man. He needs fresh tires. Scott Shire stays out. Still got about 5 guys that have not been to pit road yet. And when it all shakes out, Justin Lisenby will take over the lead again with Anthony Emery, Will Klein, Tom Mercier, and Josh Robin. Yeah, these guys are... Justin Lisenby's got a 2.3 second lead now over Anthony Emery. I don't know if Chase Elliott could win the Daytona 500. I really don't know. That's a good question. At times he shows a lot of strength on super speedway, but other times he doesn't. So I don't know. And Colby continues to stay out. So does Scott Shire. Taylor Fry staying out. Spencer Madden. These 4 are the only 4 that have not pitted yet. And they're losing a lot of valuable time out there right now. This pack back here, Cody Miller leading a pretty good pack here. John Barry, which John pitted earlier than the rest of these guys. He can make it on fuel, but saving them tires is going to be very important. Side by side there with Cody Miller. Here comes Jared Darling up underneath. All right, let's see if Colby... Nope, Colby's still staying out. Scott Shire's staying out. Let's see if Taylor Fry is going to come in. Nope, he's staying out too. And Spencer Madden, he's coming in. Justin Lisenby goes by and goes back into 4th. All right, Colby's got to come in. They can't make it on fuel. Him, Scott Shire, and Taylor Fry. They've got to come in. I know he's logging laps out here, but, you know, he could have just led 1 lap and then come to pit road and got that very important tire change. Let's see if he's... Nope, he's still staying out. Holy smoke. So is Scott Shire and Taylor Fry. And these guys are extremely slow right now. I mean, they're like 2.5 seconds slower than Justin Lisenby per lap. Yeah, 2.5 seconds. Can you imagine that? Look at that last lap. Justin Lisenby had a 55.8. Patrick Colby had a 57.1. So that is a lot slower than those guys with the new tires. 2.5 seconds. Holy smoke. And Colby's still going to stay out. I know he can't make it the whole way. And here comes Scott Shire. He says, I've had enough. Got to get some new tires on this. And Taylor Fry's coming in as well. Here comes Lisenby by. He will go into 2nd once this all shakes out. Passing up David Shutt there, the number 49, which joined late. He is 12 laps down. And he's going to try to get back around Lisenby, but Lisenby's got the fresher tires right now. Yeah, way fresher. Like about, 20... Well, about 18 lap newer tires. So, yeah, big difference there. So Lisenby into 2nd. Anthony Emery has been losing ground to Lisenby, so that's not going to play well with him. And here comes Colby into pit road. So he gives up the lead, the last one to make their pit stop. Well, folks, if you're just joining us, we've been caution-free the whole way. Been great racing out here. Really good racing. You really haven't missed a whole lot other than some really good racing. All right, Will Klein in third, Tom Mercier fourth. Tom has had an exceptional day here today, coming from 20th to 4th. Pretty awesome stuff right there. Well, something I haven't done today is a little crank it up, so let's see if we can do a little crank it up here. All right, we're back. And right now, Lisenby is 3.2 seconds ahead of Anthony Emery and pulling away, folks. He is checking out on the field. 19 laps to go. Emery trying to get around the lap car here of David Shutt. He's got quite a bit newer tires, about 18 lap newer tires than David Shutt does right now. So he disposed of Shutt really quick. Will Klein now coming up through, fighting her with a lap car of Tony Hilbrand's. Tony is the first car lap down. If something happened, he would be able to get back on the lead lap, though. Tom Mercier in fourth place, still hanging on to that. And he's about to lose the draft if he's not careful. Draft here is pretty important, especially on this long front stretch right here. Man, they pick up some atrocious speeds on this front stretch in that draft. Put a ways back to Jared Darling, and he's battling with his teammate there, Josh Robin. Well, a big cloud moved over and made this track more than likely a lot cooler, not in the hot sun. So I don't know. That's probably going to make the cars pretty tight. That's a good battle between them two. And Bobby Chaney now with John Barry. Oh my gosh. And John looks like he might try to pull out on on Bobby Cheney here. Let's see what he does going into turn one. Maybe a little bump draft action going on there. Just a little shot there in the tail, but nothing serious. Very good. These guys are hanging on because Cody Miller's right behind John Barry. Those three have been working together pretty good. Back up front here now, Will Klein trying to stay with Anthony Emery, but I'll tell you what, a great run for Will today. He's been staying in the top 5 almost all day. He did drift back, I think, to almost outside the top 10 one time. But once he got that car figured out and got going, he reeled him back in, passed up a few cars, and got back inside the top 5. So good job for Will Klein today. Anthony Emery is 3.6 seconds behind Lazenby. You can see Lazenby way up ahead of him. That is 3.6 seconds. It's about a half a straightaway ahead of him. And Lazenby doesn't have any draft or anything. He's just pulling away from this field. All right, going to be 15 laps to go at the line. And Lazenby has led all but just a handful of laps that other guys have led and collected bonus points from. Hey, Josh, how you doing? All right, 4 seconds back to Emery. And we're at, 14 to go, I do believe? Or 15? 14 to go, yeah. And we've been green flag the whole way, folks. We have had 0 cautions here today. No caution. I hope that's a good thing. I hope they continue on that. That's going to be pretty cool. Good way to finish out the week here. And these guys head to Daytona. So we've had 4 lead changes is all we've had. With 14 to go and no caution. Tom Mercier did get around David Shutt. Shutt's going to have to think about pitting here before too much longer. He's got about 34 laps on that tank of fuel. And Zoltan done for the day. He is on pit road. Oh my gosh. Don't believe it. Femi Olat never did get his lap back, but he is still riding here. And Tony Hilbrands now is a lap down. Those are the guys that are in the back here. Aaron Smith, 18 laps down, joined the race way late. It looks like he might be trying to get around Andrew Cardinelli there. That's not a pass for position. Now, looks like he's going to do it here coming off of turn 3. He might be able to make that pass complete. It looks like he is going to, yep. All right, very good. Well, Lazenby, he's probably bored to death right now. He's got nobody to race with, so all he's doing is focusing, hitting those lines and making sure he's hitting them just perfect. Every single lap, he has been just flawless here today. I have not seen him make so much as even a wiggle coming off of a corner. Not that I've noticed. And he is 4.7 seconds ahead of Anthony Emery right now. And Anthony's got a mirror full of Will Klein. Barstool Sports. That's a pretty good show. I like that. They have a lot of clips here and there on board. Pretty cool. Josh Robin trying to hang on to Jared Darling's tail as to our teammates. They work together very well. And they're just riding 0.3 of a second apart. Anthony Emery now has dropped to 5.1 seconds behind Lisenby. Wow, that's a long ways back, and he'll be coming up on some lap traffic here before long. And Zoltan did take his car behind the wall. Oh, man. I asked him to come up to the booth with me, but I guess he didn't want to. Nope. I don't know who that is ahead of them. Might be David Shutt. Yeah, I think that's David Shutt that's just ahead of Anthony Emery. Yep. He'll be coming up on David Shutt here before long. Shutt finally stopped and got some new tires, so... taking it easy right now, taking a couple of laps around here, get some heat build up in that, and he'll be good to go for the rest of the race here. But only picking up one position so far, and he does go into 22nd now, 13 laps down. All right, we got a battle here. Jared Darling and Tom Mercier and Josh Robin. And they get around Mercier. So Jared Darling goes into 4th, Josh Robin 5th, and Tom Mercier goes back to 6th place. Just like that. Nice clean pass. Cheney's still hanging on to 7th. Yeah, these guys are so spread out around here, folks. There's not really a whole lot of racing going on between them. But what racing we're seeing has been pretty good, pretty clean. The guys have been able to make passes when they want to, as we just seen Jared Darling and Josh Robin get around Tom Mercier there. Nice, clean pass. Yeah, that's what it's all about. That's the kind of races that you'll see here with these guys. And here they go around the lap car there, Tony Hilbrands. So Tony, actually, man, he is not only a lap down, but getting passed by guys on the lead lap. So something is amiss with Tony's car today for sure. Just not one of the days that we see Tony up here running in the top 10. But right now he is in the top 20. All right, 8 laps to go and a 5.9 second lead from Justin Lisenby to Anthony Emery. Are we going to see a pass? Will Klein might try to get a pass on Anthony Emery. That could be an interesting passer coming up on the end if he can make it work. He's closing the gap, and he might just say, you know what, now's the time. He closed right up on Anthony Emery, but wasn't able to stay with him. Anthony pulls back away a little bit. Going to be 7 to go at the line. Oh, hey, Marley, how you doing? Jay Arnold, what's going on? Matthew, that dude? Well, guys, if it's your first time here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to do that, and also give us a thumbs up on the video. And right now, Lisenby coming to take 6 to go this time by. Just a dominating performance here by Justin today. He's led 44 laps. This will make lap 45. He's led. Nobody can touch that for the most laps led. And there he goes. 45 laps. Wow. Unbelievable run for him today. And right now he's got a 6.2 second lead over Anthony Emery and Will Klein. And I don't know if we'll see it pass there. We might. You might see Will Klein challenge Anthony Emery for that second spot when it comes down to the end. We get inside that 1 or 2 to go. He might just say, you know what? It is go time. Actually, in my opinion, I think it's go time right now. Yeah. When you get down to 5 to go, it's go time. If you've got anything saved up, now's the time to not be saving it anymore. Hey, fireman. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the duels. Brendan. Hey, Richard. I hope everybody's having a good time. Coming up on, that is 5 to go, folks, at the line. So Lisenby just dominating today. Was not going to be denied this win. He commended tonight 20th in the points. 141 points behind Bobby Zielinski. Well, Bobby's not here this week, and that may change things up a little bit. We might see a different leader, maybe John Barry or Anthony Emery, one of them two. John's back in 9th, excuse me, and Anthony Emery in 3rd. So, no, that's not enough points to close the gap on John Barry, but John Barry might be our leader next week, or the next race, I should say. Yeah, he might be our leader. And Will Klein did get around Anthony Emery for that pass, and he is pulling away from Anthony. Anthony might have just used up his equipment right there, trying to stay ahead of Will Klein. 4 laps to go, folks. So now that he's made that pass complete, Anthony is kind of falling back a little ways. It looks like his car is getting pretty loose, but he's got to be careful here because Jared Darling and Josh Robin are coming. There is enough time for them to get to Anthony and battle him for that 3rd position. They've just got to really pick it up a notch here. Throw it into overdrive. 6.7 seconds back to Will Klein.
The yellow flag is out.
Oh, we got a yellow. What? Taylor Fry goes around, throws a yellow with 3 to go. Are you kidding me? Really? They went all them laps without a caution? Holy smokes. Let's see what happened to Taylor Fry here. It looks like he might have just got loose coming out of turn 3 and spun it right on the front stretch. He was trying to save it. Oh, my gosh. And he spins it around. Oh, my gosh. Well, he lucked out. He just kind of barely backed into the wall there, a little bit of side scraping on the wall, so he might be all right. But that brings out the only caution that we have seen tonight, folks, with 3 laps to go. And Justin Lisenby's got to be just cussing up and down him right now. He did not want that caution. So that'll be our first green-white-checkered attempt here, folks, coming up. They do have 3. Well, I mean, a lot of these guys that probably really helped them out and saved them a lot, but Will Klein, Anthony Emery, now I'm kind of curious to see if anybody's going to come to pit road. I highly doubt it. We might see some guys in the back come to pit road and maybe try to pick up some positions. Holy smokes, what a change of events. First caution of the night with 3 to go. Who would have thunk it, right? Oh my gosh. I'm kind of with you, Matthew, on that, but I don't know. I'm not gonna call anybody out on that, but I don't. I don't know what advantage Taylor would have had to bring a caution out there on purpose. I don't know. It wouldn't be to his advantage anyway, because he's a lap down, clear back in 20th, so really wouldn't been no advantage to him. But I don't know. Well, let's see if anybody comes to pit road. I don't know. Now, if Justin does come to pit road, I'm sure everybody's going to follow. Oh, he is coming in. Oh, look at them all coming in. Yeah, all the leaders are coming in. Now, they'll probably not take any fuel. It would only be my guess. I don't expect to see them take any fuel, but they'll probably do a 4-tire change. Yep, everybody came to pit road, all the leaders. So this is going to, like I said, change everything. Oh, and John Barry had to back up in his pit stall. That's going to hurt. Oh, 2-tire change for John Barry. Oh, man, I don't know if that was a good call or not, but we're going to find out. Oh, man. Well, we got to get... let's see who we want to talk to here. Let's see if we can get Will Klein up here real quick. We can find him. Will Klein, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, you had a great run there. I'm sure you're probably, I don't know. How do you feel about that caution coming out?
I'm very angry with this league.
You're very angry. Why?
Yeah, it's always stupid stuff that happens like this.
Yeah.
Like a driver who shouldn't really even be in it. But whatever.
Well, this kind of gives you maybe one more shot to try to get around Lisenby. If given the ground there, if you get the tires warmed up a little bit, maybe on the last lap, you might get a run on him. Do you think you can beat him?
I'm going to try and push him and get away from the rest of the pack because he's been better than me the whole race.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be somebody who's going to steal it like that.
Yeah, I know he's just been dominant today here, man. It's been amazing to see him just keep pulling away from you guys. Gosh, he was out there like 7-second lead over you guys. That's crazy. So
yeah,
well,
he was really good that last run at saving tires. Fortunately, I do have a little front end damage, so it maybe hampered me a bit. But he definitely knows his way around this track.
Well, I hate to give away a strategy or anything, and I'm sure you probably already figured it out for yourself. But you do know John Barry only took 2 tires.
Yeah, I know he screwed up his pit stall entry, so
yeah.
He's probably going to go straight into one here, and he's going to realize he's not going to have any grip. So
yeah,
I don't know how that's going to work out, Chief.
It was a good way to salvage, his track position, and it might work out for him. But maybe to get him a top 5, that would be better than where he was at. He was way back in like 11th or something. So maybe a good track position anyhow. But all right, well, I'll let you go. Will, good luck out there, man. It's going to be interesting to see how you guys finish this out.
All right, thank you, buddy.
Yes, sir. All right, let's see if we can get one more here. One more guy I'd like to talk to, if he's in here. I do not see Tom Mercier in here. He is not in here. Okay. How about, I'll tell you what, let's get a word in with Jared Darling if he's in here. I don't see Jared in here anymore. Okay. Wow, these guys don't come into TeamSpeak anymore? Oh, there he is. I got him.
Tricky
Jared
triangle.
Darling. Jared, you got a copy?
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry. Well, you've had a pretty good car today and come all the way from 19th position up to 5th. That's pretty amazing, man. You've had a great run.
Yeah, actually, really happy with how the run's gone today. I was 4th there, and we were running down 2nd and 3rd. I don't know if we would have got there, but it had been close. So, yeah, my pace tonight I feel like it's been a lot better than I expected because I usually don't run that well here. So, good night so far. Hopefully we all don't explode here now.
Yeah, you were running them down, and I really kind of expected a pass there. If given the chance and enough laps left, you might have got the pass on them. But now things are changed,
Oh, yeah.
and Lisenby's just dominant here today. I don't think anybody's got enough for him. But you're starting third on the bottom there. What do you think? What's your thoughts?
Yeah, like I said, unfortunately, this caution just changes the total finish of this race. I felt like I was, set for a top 5. Now it just try to get through this without getting, hit or hitting anybody. And I know John's up here on 2 tires, so this could get a little interesting. I think you all are in for a good finish here. So yeah, Justin's been really fast tonight. Props to him; he deserves this win, but. Sometimes the fastest car doesn't win, so we'll see what happens.
That's right. All right. Good luck, Jared. Thank you.
All righty. Thank you.
All right. Here we go, folks. Back to green. TCB still back in 12th place. He's not been able to pick up too many positions. I mean, he's come from 21st, but he's been stuck at about that 12th position and can't gain any more. So here we go, folks. Back to green. This is the first green-white-checkered attempt right here if we need the other one, but they got to get around and get that white flag to make it official. And don't forget, John Barry only took 2 laps or 2 tires on that pit stop, so he may be a little bit, it might be interesting here going into turn 1 and see how he's able to keep up with these guys. All right, pace car's in.
Green.
And there's the green. We're off and going. And Will Klein, a little bump draft there. And Jared Darling right into third. Holy smokes, down the stretch. They're like 8 wide going down the stretch. Holy smokes, Will Klein almost took a look. Oh, John Barry got tight. Oh, no.
Flag is out.
Oh, no. That collected a bunch of them. John dove it in there, and it was just too much for him right there, folks. With that 2-tire change, that might have just cost him a very good finish. So we're into second green-white-checkered attempt here. Watch us here as they go into turn 1, folks. Jared Darling got by John Barry. And they're like 8 wide going down the front stretch. John Barry takes it clear to the bottom. Actually almost cut the nose of Josh Robbins' car off. And drives it in there really hard. Washes up the hill into Jared Darling and took Jared right out of the race. Ouch. My gosh. And Anthony Emery's going to get a piece of that. Tom Mercier and a bunch of them back here. Yeah, oh my gosh. Oh, look at them all. Patrick Colby, Sean Williams got it. Brad Bothwell. Yeah, Sean got a piece of that too, but he bounced off of it, actually. So, all right, well, as they get caught back up here, Lisenby still looking for a win. But this changed the front part of the field up a lot. Now we got Justin Lisenby, Will Klein going to be starting on the front row. Josh Robin and Cody Miller in row 2. And look at where Terrell Baker is. He made it through all of that. Terrell Baker, you got a copy.
Hey, what's up, Rudy?
Man, you made it through that. Holy smokes.
Yeah, I know. Supposedly we were like 5 wide going through that crash there. I was just trying to hold my line and hope I didn't get clipped.
Well, you might be looking at a top 4 here easily, maybe, if you can get by a couple of cars. But so, man, you rode back there in about 12th place. Were you just kind of content riding back there, for that most of that race?
Definitely not.
No? Okay.
See, what really happened was my pit strategy would have worked out to where I would have been like 10th, but I overshot my stall, unfortunately. So that really kind of screwed us over there. And then I tried to catch Sean, and I couldn't, and I was just kind of hanging out there. So that was kind of unfortunate. But now, I mean, I don't even know where I am now. I think I'm like 6th or 5th or something like that. So
6th, I guess.
Yeah, 6th. So that caution coming out definitely helped us, and I'm kind of nervous. I don't know what's going to happen, Rudy.
Well, from what I looked like John, John took 2 tires for that pit stop, And I was kind of concerned of how that was going to work out, but it looked like he might have just went into turn one a little bit hot right there and got into Jared Darling. And I'm sure probably both of them are upset about that. But man, I'll tell you what, it's been that long green flag run right up till we got 3 to go. And then the first caution comes out. Man, what do you think about that?
Yeah, well, one with John taking 2 tires, he went off into turn one like a snowplow and took out Jared. I mean, I feel like this is going to be a real awkward Daytona trip now.
Yeah, yeah.
After that, because they're both going.
Oh,
but,
my gosh.
I definitely won't be in the same room as them, but
yeah,
that was a really long run, like you said, from the drop of the green all the way to 3 laps to go. And you know, I mean, everyone's kind of like, oh, where's the caution? Where's the caution? Everyone's kind of hoping and praying for it, but you have a 50% chance of that actually happening within the end of the race here, and it actually happened. So I'm glad it happened. A few guys aren't, but now we're here. We have a chance to win.
Yeah, that's right. All right, well, keep up the good work, and if I don't talk to you, TCB, you have a great time down there. Turn them guys around, man. Don't let them get angry at each other. You're all there together as friends, and make them be friends. I know you can do it.
I can. You're right, Rudy.
Yes, sir. Thank you. All right. Yeah, they're all going to Daytona together. I mean, that wouldn't be very cool to be angry at each other. It's, hey, you know, that's what friends are. You know, they do it. So. Let's see, I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure there's probably some words going on up there right now. Well, John Barry did make it back out on the track. So did Jared Darling, but these guys looks like they've got quite a bit of damage on them. Yeah, quite a bit of damage. So they'll just have to try to salvage the best finish out of it that they can get. We should be getting the 1 to go this time by. All right, attempt number 2 here on the Green-white-checkers, folks. They still have 1 in the bank in case they need it. Let's hope they don't need it this time. And this turns out to be a good race. You know, I mean, it's like Will said, he doesn't want to steal Justin's thunder for leading all these laps. So, and I respect that. I mean, that's pretty respectable of Will to say that, you know, but he is going to race him. He's going to race him hard. And if he gives that chance that he can get by him, he's going to take it. I mean, you can't not take it, you know. I mean, it wouldn't be much of a racer if he didn't take that chance, if he had a chance to get by him. But, you know, he's not going to try to drive it in real hard and take him out or anything. He's going to race him clean, race him safe. So, all right, let's see how this is going to turn out here, folks. I think the lights just went out on the pace car, and we're doubling up. We're going back green this time by with, they'll have 2 to go when they get the green. The remaining schedule, well, they're off next week, and let's see here. I can find out real quick here. Their schedule is all right. When they come back in 2 weeks. Oh, doggone it! That's not what I was looking for. When they come back in 2 weeks, it will be at Bristol on the 25th. Yeah, they'll be back on the 25th. I think that's right. I don't know. I can't really. I think it's the 25th. It'll be at Bristol. And then they go to Kansas, and that's the last race before the chase at Kansas. So Bristol and Kansas coming up here in 2 weeks. Bristol, 2 weeks. All right. Here we go, folks. Let's hope this Green-white-checkered starts out a little bit better than that last one did. So got 22 cars on the track out of the 24 that started. And the pace car heads in.
Green, green, green.
And there they go. Green, green, green. This could be it. Let's see how turn one goes this time. Anthony Emery on the outside. Wow, look at this here. They're all splitting up. They're like 5 and 6 wide back here. Oh, Will Klein. Whoa, man. Josh Robin underneath them. Will maybe going for the lead. He doesn't want to steal the thunder from Lisenby, he said, but man, he is going for the lead. Is Lisenby going to get it? And Josh Robin going to go in there. They're going to go 3 wide into the tunnel turn. Oh, Lisenby cuts it up in front. He comes down. Oh, he's going to get taken out.
Yellow flag.
Oh, you're kidding me. Lisenby taken out. Oh, no, he is not going to be a happy camper now, folks. Let me tell you. Watch this here. These guys are racing so hard. Josh Robin gets in here. Going into the tunnel turn. They're going to be 3 wide. 3 wide in the tunnel turn doesn't work. Somebody's got to give. Justin goes up high, he comes back down, not to block, but just to try to get into the race groove. But Josh Robin comes up, taps him, and puts Lisenby into the wall. Oh, my goodness. Ouch. So Lisenby may be denied his win. Oh, he got drilled by Spencer Madden. You've got to be kidding me. Lisenby is going to be on fire. He's going to be burning up about that, man. I would be. Holy smokes. Well, let's see if we can get one more guy up here and talk to him. Maybe we can get some insight on what happened here. Anthony Emery, you got a copy?
Yeah, what's up, Rudy?
Oh, my gosh. What did you see happen there, brother?
I saw it coming. Josh really wants to win, and then he needs to win to make the playoffs and all that. So he sees it all right in front of him. Just going into one, I went high next to the wall, trying to get out of everybody's way, and then going in the tunnel, just watched it happen. They just drove straight into each other. So my gosh, man. It's crazy, if the lap car doesn't wreck, then we're all home now, and the stream's turned off. But we're still sitting here because people are wrecking for 20th.
Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, yeah, that's crazy. I mean, Lisenby led all them laps today, and he's going to get denied this win. That's
yeah. I feel bad for him. It sucks. It's but you get these green-white checkers at the end of these races. It just turns into a free for all.
I know.
That's how it is in every one of these races. It's too good to be true when it goes all the way green. It's just always something at the end.
I know.
Happened at Dover too.
I know. I was really shocked to see that caution come out with 3 to go.
Yeah.
Kevin Fry looks like, I don't know. Somebody in chat said it looked like he did it on purpose, but there was no advantage of him bringing out a caution. It was not going to, give him any advantage, but it looked like he was sawing on a wheel trying to save it anyhow, but that's what started this mess. Otherwise, we'd have went caution free the whole race.
Yeah, it was a fun race. The first run was a lot of fun with driving through the few cars that were in front of me and racing with Lisenby. And then I got even with him on pit road, and then I slipped in my stall and he got away from me. But he deserved to win. It's tough to, because it happens a lot to him. I feel like he either wins or wrecks. He says it all the time, and it's very true.
I know it. Well, you still got a shot to win here, Anthony, so go get him, brother.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to go get him, for sure.
All right. If I don't talk to you, you have a good time down there in Daytona.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right. Very good. All right. Well, this will be the third and final green-white-checkered, folks. And Josh Robin, I don't know. He may have a little bit of damage where he got into Justin Lisenby there. I don't know. Lisenby, where is he at now? He's going to be all the way back in 15th. Golly. Lead 58 laps, had the win in the bag, gets wrecked on a green-white-checkered and is probably not going to win this race. That is so heartbreaking. I feel so bad for him. He might be able to pick up a position or two, but man, that's unbelievable. Well, let's not get into a fight over it in chat there now. Be nice, okay? It happens, you know. I mean, I hate that it happened to Justin. He's such a good, clean racer and had a dominant car all day today. But, you know, things like that do happen. When these guys are racing on the last green-white-checkered and you're going for the win, the last lap, man, anything goes. And you know how these guys race here at NORC. They're not going to give that position up to you, man. If they got a chance to get underneath you and take it, they're going to take it. As I said, Will Klein said he didn't want to steal Justin's thunder there, but he was going to race him hard. And he had a good run on the outside there. But when they went 3 wide and going into the tunnel turn, I knew something was not going to come out of that good. And it didn't for Justin Lisenby, and it's too bad. All right, so we got Josh Robin, Will Klein, Anthony Emery, Bobby Cheney, Sean Williams up to 5th now. Cody Miller 6th. Spencer Madden 7th. Femi Olat has got on the lead lap, and he is in 8th place, so he's good shape to go now. Brad Bothwell 9th, and Patrick Colby. That is your top 10. We should get the one to go this time by. All right, lights are out. Looks like Josh Robin's going to start on the outside. That's not a bad choice at this track. Well, thank you all for watching tonight. We appreciate it very much. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up on the video and subscribe if it's your first time here. You can check out our full broadcast schedule at maxbtv.com and follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/maxbtv. Also, look up the NORC League on Facebook there while you're there. So they have a pretty nice page. I think if you join it, I think anybody can. You can post anything in there you want. They have a pretty open group right there that they just let everybody post stuff in there. So, and it's a good time. It's a lot of fun in chat with them in Facebook on their page. All right, here we go, folks. This is going to be a good start here. But now remember, this is the final green-white-checkered. So whatever happens here, oh boy. It could go good. It could go bad. You just never know about the NORC League here. These guys, they race hard. I think Will Klein might have the fastest car here today. Well, now that Lisenby's out of the picture, but we'll see here. Josh Robin's been pretty fast too. Yeah, I agree with you, Matthew. Yeah, 3 wide in the tunnel turn's not good. You know, Will Klein did the right thing by kind of backing out of that, and he kept himself from getting involved in it. So here we go, folks. Pace car's in, and this is it. That's the final time we'll see the pace car on the track, and green, green, green. Good start by Josh Robin. Anthony Emery trying to get up there and steal that. I'm sorry, that's not Anthony Emery. That's Bobby Cheney. As they go into turn 1 here, Cheney with a little bit of a lead over Will Klein. And we got a caution. That's going to be it right there, folks. That will be it. I think Spencer Madden might have been involved in that. Let's go see what happened here, if I can figure this out. Might have been Patrick Colby. I don't know exactly who did what here. We'll find out. This was right after they went into turn 1. right there. Oh, yeah. Colby got into the back of, Colby got hit by, that was a 17 of James Coulibaly. So Coulibaly and Colby got together. Yep. And Spencer Madden, he is way back. I don't know what happened to him, but he is way off of the pace. So that will be it. Final lap here for Josh Robin to get that win. Bobby Chaney will get second, and Will Klein third. All right, we'll get these guys up here just a minute, folks, so hang on. All right, we caught up with tonight's winner, Josh Robin. Tell me about this win, and man, that contact there between you and Justin Lisenby to get the win here tonight.
Oh man, I tell you what, it was that restart there, the second to last one. It was pretty tight, wild restart going to turn one, and then I had a good runoff too with Will and Justin side by side, and I got underneath them, so we were 3 wide for the lead. Coming into the tunnel turn, everybody knows that's a tricky turn to be racing side by side. And we were 3 wide coming into it. And I'm not going to back out. And I knew either both of them or at least one of them would have backed out, and Will, he backed out. But I had such a low entrance in the tunnel turn. And I think I clipped the apron a little bit, and that pushed my car up, and that's when we hit. Man. It's hard racing for the win, man.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I know what you guys got to do. What you got to do to win. I know that, and it's just typical NORC fashion that you guys are going to get together. You used all 3 green-white checkers to get there, but you bring home the win today, Josh. Congratulations to you. Did you even think you had a winning car when you started the race tonight?
Not really, no. But I felt like I would have had a top 5 for sure. I have pretty good runs when we come here at Pocono. This is actually, I got my last win here. When we ran the trucks, I got my last win here. So, yeah, I mean this race was going pretty good. We had green flag the whole way to lap 57 or 8. We had that caution, and I was going to be settling for probably a 5th place finish, but I don't know. We had the caution, then things changed a lot.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, when the cautions come out, I was really shocked to see that caution come out with 3 to go. And when the caution comes out, I knew you guys were going to be right back up on top of each other. And then it's on from there. I know that's, the typical NORC race. When you guys are bunched up like that, it's just, it's every man for himself out there. So, well, you guys are going to be off next week. You're going to Daytona, right?
No, I'm not going this year.
Oh, you're not? Oh, what?
No.
Oh. Well, okay.
Probably next year.
Yeah. Well, they're not racing next week, obviously, because they're all going to be in Daytona. But when you guys come back in a couple of weeks, you're going to be at Bristol. How do you think you'll run there?
Ooh, I love Bristol. I don't know. I'd say I run there pretty good too. It just depends if I have good luck keeping my car clean or not getting in wrecks. So right. I don't know. I think we'll be a top 5 runner. Maybe not top 5, top 10. But maybe top 5. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, this should help you out a little bit in the points here because, let's see, where the heck were you at? You weren't even in the top.
Yeah, I was 23rd, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this
I
might
needed
knock you
this,
into
yeah.
the top 20 anyhow.
Yeah, this should help me
Oh.
get locked into the chase, maybe.
Yeah. Very good. All right. Well, who you got to thank for this win then, Josh?
Oh, shout out to you for broadcasting and everybody that tuned in to watch, to John Barry for putting on this league, and everybody that showed up to race. And, I got to apologize to Justin again, making contact with them. It's just hard racing for the win.
It is very good, very good. Yeah, a lot of people in chat were calling it a racing incident, and I kind of agree with them because I don't think Justin realized that you were that close, and he tried to come down, not to block you, but to try to kind of pinch you down to the bottom. And with you washing up just that tiny little bit that you did, was just enough to make contact with him. So yeah, racing incident, I call it too. So
yeah.
All right, well, enjoy your win. Congratulations, and we'll see you back in 2 weeks at Bristol. Thank you.
All right, awesome. Thank you.
All right, Bobby Cheney, you got a copy.
Yeah.
Well, you come home second, brother. Man, I'll tell you, once you got inside that top 10, you were pretty good. You stayed inside that top 10 all day.
Yeah, I was running really well. It just, it's really hard to pass here, and I had a little contact with Zoltan, and it kind of dropped me back. I had to save the car and kind of put me in a hole. I knew I figured I could get it probably about 6th, 7th, 8th maybe after that contact and pit stops, but like every week somebody wrecks or something in the back. I don't know if it's dead last or laps down, and here we are, and then it just ruins a good race that was going.
I know
that's the bad part of it. I mean, I'm not blaming anybody who did it on purpose, but it's just gets annoying a little bit. But you know what, Rudy? This is just a hobby for me. I'm gonna go to bed tonight. I'm gonna get up tomorrow. I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna enjoy my life and my house.
Yeah,
girlfriends, all the women. It's gonna be great.
Are you going to Daytona next week?
I am not going to Daytona because
you're not. Well, see, we got a few guys aren't. Okay, yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you, man.
Not going to Daytona. I mean, one of these days, I'll go down and show them how it's done. But it's just a lot of stuff to pay for. It's more important. Yeah, priorities.
Married life, that's what married life does to you.
I am not married.
Oh, you're not? I thought you were.
No, hell no.
What?
No, that's my money, baby. I ain't sharing that.
All right. I thought you were married. I'm sorry.
No.
All right. Well, who you got to thank for this second place then, Bobby?
Well, I just want to thank John Barry for putting us on, letting me run in here, and all the guys that raced around tonight. It was fun. It was frustrating at times because, like I said, this track is just really hard to pass, and you can be, 2 to 3 tenths faster than the guy in front of you. But I mean, it's all you do is pinch you a little bit and it just kills you. But it was clean. It was fun. I had a blast. Like I said, it's awesome, and thanks everybody that tuned in tonight too, and hopefully we put on the show. I'm sure towards the end, once one of them lappers or dead last guy is wrecked, we put on the show there for the last 3 restarts because I've been running good all year. It just I always get taken out in that crap and it just gets annoying. But like I said, I love you all. Love you, Rudy, and love everybody here and racing. Some of you I don't like, but we'll move on.
Thank you,
on, buddy.
Love you too.
Well, I ain't going whoa.
No, you said love you. I'm just saying love you back. No,
it's cool. Thanks everybody.
No racing next week. Your league's going to be off. NORC's going to be off, and Laura's going to be off. So, where the heck are you going to race at next week?
Hell, I don't care. I just sit down and watch the TV.
There you go. Kick back and relax a little bit. All right. Okay. Thanks, Bobby. Well, congrats on second.
Thank you, buddy.
All right. That brings us to Will Klein. Will, tell me about that end there. I thought for sure you might have had something up your sleeve for that victory.
Yeah, I really didn't want to, take I didn't want to steal the victory from Justin because he was really so much better than everybody else tonight. And honestly, those Green-white-checkers shouldn't have happened in the first place. I don't know what Taylor was doing there, but you have to try to not run the right lines to blow a tire.
Yeah.
But the race was all right. It was tough to pass. I had a little right front damage with contact, but I mean, I guess out through all the craziness at the end, it was a net -1 compared to before the cautions came out. So I can't complain too much, but I wish things went better at the end.
Yeah, well, we've seen you, when you guys went 3 wide there and you're getting ready to go into the tunnel turn, man, you backed out of it. You seen what was coming. And, 3 wide and turn in the tunnel turn does not compute. It just doesn't work. And as you've seen what happened, boy, you lucked out and didn't get involved in that. That's really cool. Now, you had a great run on that restart, and you were actually past Justin on that restart. And I know you said, you didn't want to take the win from him, but rightfully so, you had the run. You can't really give that up, so. And when Josh snuck it in there to make it 3 wide, man, that was pretty crazy, man. What did you think when you seen him go 3 wide on you?
I felt like being on top 3 going into turn 2 at Pocono when it's a 1-lane track was not going to be the best play.
Yeah.
If things went exactly how maybe I would have hoped, Josh probably would have spun too, because he definitely had a really shallow entry. Like, there was probably no way they weren't getting together. But, I tried to play the card that, would, be the best for me. But right. I feel really bad for Justin.
I do too. I feel bad for him too. But, like everybody in chat's been, a lot of people in chat were saying, it's a racing incident. When you're coming down to it, a win's a win, and Josh did what he had to do. And he was on that line, and it looked kind of like maybe he washed up just a few inches, but Justin kind of come down. I don't think to block him. I think he just kind of come down on his normal line that he had been running for the last 60 laps, And I don't know if he really did not know that Josh was there or what, but and obviously we can't find out now. But anyhow, good race out here tonight, and you are going to Daytona, right?
No, I'm not. I'm going.
Wow, what the heck?
We're doing a trip in August. Not many people are going this February.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. I'm going to ask you the same thing now. No racing next week. SRA's off, NORC's off, Laura's off. Where the heck are you going to race at next week?
Maybe do some official. I don't know what track they'll be at. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Maybe we'll stay dormant.
Yeah.
We'll play some other games.
Well, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea. All right. Well, now you guys come back in 2 weeks at Bristol. What's your thoughts?
We'll see if I can survive 150 laps. That's basically it.
I thought it said 200 on the schedule, but maybe he shortened it up to 150. I'll have to talk to John about that.
I said 250. I thought if we're doing 200, then I got to survive for that long. Then, well, it'll probably be like 215. There's, it's guaranteed in this league to have a green-white checker. Nobody can,
Yeah. Yep.
Nobody can keep themselves calm at the end.
Now, if that spin by Taylor wouldn't have happened, you guys might have went all the way green.
Yeah, and sometimes we need those races where we have less instance to kind of we sometimes have a there's a notion that goes around that we're kind of a reckless league. We should actually try to work towards reversing that. So.
Oh gosh, I've never heard that.
It's more than typical.
It's just a NORC fashion at the end of these races that you guys, you take tougher chances than you did all race, and dive it in there. And
people can't keep it in their pants. We'll say that,
Rudy. All right. Well, congratulations, Will. And I don't know. Did you have anybody you wanted to thank, or did I already ask you that? I'm sorry.
John for putting on the league, you for broadcasting, and people for watching. Obviously, we're doing this to have some good old competition and for some people to watch it.
Yeah, very good. All right, well, we'll catch you next time then. Enjoy your time off, and we'll see you in 2 weeks at Bristol.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, sir. All right, let's run down through the final results here, folks. Josh Robin does come home with the win. Bobby Cheney finishes second. Will Klein third. Anthony Emery fourth. Great run for Anthony today. Boy, he really struggled to keep it up there in that top five. Cody Miller, top five for him. He will finish fifth. Sean Williams, sixth place. Good finish for Sean. Femi Olac come from a lap down, folks. He started late in the race and came back. Finally got that lap back on the first green-white checkered. And he come all the way back to seventh place. So, man, props to him. That was great. Brad Bothwell, 8th. Tony Hilbrand's 9th. Scott Shire will finish in 10th. James Coulibaly, 11th. TCB finishes 12th. Terrell Baker. And Andrew Cardinelli finishes 13th. Dallas Myhan, 14th. Tom Mercier, 15th. John Barry, 16th. Jared Darling, 17th. Spencer Madden, 18th. Patrick Colby, 19th. Justin Lisenby finishes in 20th. Taylor Fry, 21st. David Shutt, 22nd. Aaron Smith, 23rd. And Zoltan Herczeg finishes 24th. Tough break for Justin Lisenby, finishes 20th after leading 58 laps. Just a dominating performance for him. But that is racing, that is racing. Rubbin's racing. Got to do what you got to do when you're coming to get the checkered flag. So congratulations to Josh Robin. Folks, we'll see you back here in 2 weeks with the NORC League. So mark that on your calendar. We'll be back 2 weeks from tonight for the Bristol race. And you can bet that's going to be an awesome race. Joseph will be back to help me in the booth. Because like I said, he is in Daytona right now already. So enjoy your time off. We'll catch you next time. Till then, stay safe and have a good night.